Okay, sorry for the... Okay. Yeah, yeah. Pretty comfy soundtrack so far. Red Bug, Loton Rock. Red Bug have Little Rock, the big rock. Just narrating the story as I say. Uh-oh. Bug drown. Get a little hat. A nice little graphic. I win. I'm guessing you have an ability to swim eventually. Right now we don't. Yoku Mana. That looks like a tiny moon rolling. Whoa. Not fun. We have 3 oranges out of 100. A lot of them. Whoa. Pterodactyl? Oh, pterodactyl. You're the new postmaster they sent to relieve me, eh? Glad you showed up. Something big is going down around here and I don't feel sticky. Before I leave, I've got your first assignment right here. My old postal badge. Deliver it to Nim the translator in the... Could have handed it. Island Express is your duty now, so make sure to deliver the badge to Nim or you'll be in trouble. That's it for me. Farewell. Good luck and take good care of the Island Express. Somehow I feel like a flying mailman would have a little bit of... Got the old postmaster's badge. You're supposed to give it to me. Dang, they're kind of far. Ah. This is where the pinball aspect. The orange is right. Reverse right. Something colored book. So I need 30 oranges to activate fruits and... Oh my god. Phosphor, what do you think you're going, postmaster? This is my pond. If you want to cross, you're gonna have to pay the toll. See what I want grows on the high cliffs above. Juicy cove mushrooms, my mouth waters just thinking about them. Anyway, you give me a big one and I'll let you cross the... Jessica. Oh wait, I can just remember I could roll. Found a wickerling. Good fortune is bound to come to whoever collects a lot of them. Music's pretty chill. Hey. That is fine. Baldino. Oh, I'm one shy. Where are these flowers or checkpoints? Now I can afford. Big treasure chest. Party noisemaker. Not a post horn, but it'll do. I have a weapon. I like to come up here looking for mushrooms. This is a great place to pick fungi. Got to be careful. Poison toadstools like to grow near the cove mushroom. A single bit is enough to put someone's lights out for days. Still want to grab some shrooms? I recommend that's what. Alright, so the question is, should we give that guy who's blocking us poison mushroom or the right one? Uh-oh. Go back this way. Telescope. I don't do good with telescopes in video games. I'll be honest. I've unlocked. Oh. Hey, there's the juicy mushroom. So should I give him a... Cup mushroom. Good tree. Oh! Poison toadstool. This will be. I would do a vote. Nobody's here. Ooh.
Oh, I want my fruit. Not deny me.
What happens if oh, little bits of the triggers or the flippers rather light up. Timing. Oh, literally, I could like, walk slowly. Doesn't seem right. 'Cause normally you can't do that in pinball, but hey, Joe. Well, I was gonna have people vote if I should give the eel the juicy or the poison. No one else should vote.
No.
I was thinking there's a lights forgot lit up.
Uh-oh. My fruits.
There we go. All like fruits. Hey. Uh-oh. That way.
One. I swear.
There's a chest up there. This guy's being mean. So instead of giving him a juice drink, I think I'm going to give him the poison toast. Go on, hand it over. I'm curious what happens if you give him the normal mushroom. I'm gonna give him the poison one. Oh, that cove mush, it didn't taste right. And he's sorry, evil. Lesson. Now be
Big meanie.
one piece.
Of the
There's a treasure chest down there. Now how am I gonna get out there treasure? Wallet upgrade. Oh, okay, I didn't even realize. Oh, rabbit. Weepers. Hey, Beetle, give us a hand. Sutlings are crowding our nest. Please get rid of them and we'll give you. Okay. Ow! Ow! These fruits. pain in this game. So nice. Without pain. Oh, I think I see. I think you puzzled people. Keys. Hey, oh, I still need one. Right flipper. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Boy. Oh, there's still one more piece. There we go. I'll make my way up there. Oh god. I did lose fruit. This is indeed a pinball game of sorts, correct? I was late to start, so a little bad. Oh, you're going to sleep? Okay, I'm just used to I'm used to you saying that. But yeah, you have a good sleep. Oh my god, how am I supposed to... There we go. Hit it. Oh my god. What have I done? Oh. Crap. Oh. Idle drop. Dang, that means I missed something to the left here. I thought that this was the side route. Wait. Oh! Keys, okay then. That way. Before we go that way. Way to go. Thanks for getting so suddenly. You're someone else's problem now. Let's see what's up here before... Right. Oh, I can't go this way. Oh. Kickback. Oh, finally, I've been stuck in that smelly old pot for way too long. Kickback. I'm new to these parts. I figure I owe you now, so tell you what. I'll block those thorns for you and help you get up the tower. It's the only way to go if you want to reach the Resident Evil village. Well, if you insist. A helpful, not little, but helpful. Hey, we make a pretty good team. I think I might just stick around a bit longer and help out. Ooh. Kickback will now randomly appear in bubbles and block for any... Have a party member. Is Yoku mana. All to tower. That big old monkey. Like an atlas. Modern. 80. Massive. Uh-oh. I got hurted. I beat. Aha! Oh, there's a thing up there if I had hold left. Ow! Wait. She, yeah, but I lit up. Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
So, all the roads, hey. Roads. I am stack. Ah.
Trying to remember how I landed on the left there. Do it. I can make a lot of these. There we go. Oh. Holy crap, that's a lot of fruit. What happened? Stuck here. There we go. Ah. Now I go to the... There we go. Did it.
Ollie.
Goosery. Altum Tars Skull Gang. Goose Master Jeepers, hey watch it, you're in my space. The juicery belongs to the Skull Gang. We produce the purest cocoa juice on Okumana. Juicing is hard work, nothing for scrubs, so stay back before you hurt yourself. Kiss him out. Let me try talking to him. Really want to try juicing? Is that it? Fine, I'll give you one shot. If you can fill up the juicing pearl, accept. Climb to the top of the tree and get the juice. Over to the juice and start juicing about 3. How you do it, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. Scrub. You can't call me a scrub. A 12-year-old on an online video. 2007.
Casa. I got. I unlocked the door.
Little. Now I have two. Oh, I have multi-ball in this game. I didn't even consider that. Ball with.
Oh.
I dropped. Dropped. Taco ball.
Dare you back to my big damn my bee friend not respond my bee oh bet you're right. There we go.
Did he actually do it? Did he most? Did he juice better than the rest of them? Find out next time. Dragon. Oh, I better talk to him. Well done, Scrub. Didn't think you had the stuff, but you delivered. I got some good news and bad. Bad news is the juicing business is slow pay. We've got to flip this cocoa juice for you to get the big fruits. Good news is you'll be able to get a lot over time. There's a couple of fruit now, but you come back here later, I'll have more waiting for you. Damn it, I can only hold so much. I wish I could... I did all that for nothing. If I could have just skipped over those fruits, I would have been...
I did all of that for nothing.
I have too many fruits on me now. I need to figure out a way to, get rid of them. 'Cause over here, there was an area nearby where there was an expensive... I don't... This is a new area. Oh god. Not going there. Like it's just sending me to more fruits. Aren't worth anything. You know what? I'm gonna fall. I'm going to sacrifice it all. Go back. Back where I came. So it must be down here, I'm guessing. There it is. There's the expensive boy. Alright, how do I get over there? Oh, dang, I don't know how to get over to that rat's. Oh no, I blocked myself like a... That's how you hit it, I gotta let go of it again. What if I fall here? Where is that take? I go back. Just... Heck do I get back up? Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. I can just go and fall off the top. I can't get back from right here. Right here, I'm just stuck. I have to go... Okay, I see. Ow. Okay, I need to just come up here and then fall off the right side. Dumb. My head. I can spin these fruits. Wait a minute, that was just a shortcut? Are you kidding me? Oh my.
This game.
Gorilla Woods Great Ape. I thought this was special. Epic. If that flower would bloom, maybe there is something actually up there. I just can't visualize it. Yep, back. They're all over. Okay, so now we just want to go up. I need 10 of those. I think I have like 7. Oh, yep, 5. So if I can find 3 for the over here, but I can't. Oh, that actually. Yoku Mana's village. Hello? Your case? Oh, it's Nim. What's this? You got a postal badge? Then you must be the new postmaster. I am Nim. Translator. It is my duty to guide the people. I'd shake your hand, but I'm a bit tied up with them. Very good. You should now love back by the gods. Mokuma is the lifeblood of our island. If we lose Mokuma, we'll fall apart. Oh no, look, he's all got scars on his. The attack this morning, Mokuma was branded with the mark of the gods. It all happened so fast, it was just a blur of yellow teeth. The brand pulsates with something wicked and appears to be draining this. I know you haven't had time to get your bearings. This is urgent. Onto the postal badge. Business. Letters must. Making them accept their summons might take some time. The task is very important. All of their power to undo wicked seal to save Pokemon. Chiefs live all across the island. You should start with Spina, Spina and Marrow Hill. You get there by crossing the Great Waterfall. Oh gee. How you doing there, Moku? Okay. That true?
Mokuma. Stuck up.
Searching for answers at the Great Falls. Wyla? I don't have a key. The Bard. To talk to the Bard.
All I want to talk to.
Hello, Bud. I'm in the postal parrot. Squawk, welcome to your new office, Squawk. I have one new message. I'd like to hear it now. Are you recording? Okay. This is Posterdactyl, and if you're this, you must. Postmaster, congratulations on your new job at the Island Express. The office is a bit messy. It's nothing personal, just lost my passion for this job, you know? So the gig's pretty easy. I've left you a mailbag with the parrot. If you come by any empty mailboxes, just cram a couple of letters into them to make sure the mail always gets through and all that. Okay, great. So that's it. You make sure to take care of the old express for me. Now, how do I turn this squawk and a message? Wait, you just put it in any mailbox? That doesn't... This shit. Clean the place up. Feel something down. Clouds it. Okay, I did mail to myself. Whoa. Your ball's terribly out of style. To offer some help, but with Kuma so upset, I haven't been able to go out and get refills on my... Come by any sprinkled baubles, please bring them. I'll try to improve the amber look. The ivory look you've got now, while the classic... Don't forget to bring me any sparkle baubles you can. I wonder if you could get like a chrome, like a pin, like a classic style. Right down there. Swim. You're gonna have to chill, Floyd. A good wife for one.
Do that for.
We'll probably end this one really early because hello. Pop up, hey there, sorry to say, but there ain't no way you're getting across to Narrow Hill. Boulders blocking the path, the slug gardener, stuff like this. Someone ought to fetch the slug gardener. Slug gardener. I was tricked. This isn't Pinball, this is a Metroidvania. Entire time. Fooled. Fooled me. Gonna get it, or... Yeah, I'm just down, down, down. I went down, 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 burning fire. So I was studying. Someone dumped a trunk down the falls. When it washed up, there was something left inside it. But somebody made off with it before I had a chance to check it out. Alright, let's... Full of wood. Burning fire. Fire. And it burned. And use flowers. I just fruit. I went down. Setting.
Taste of his sweet, large slug. Bound by wild desire, I fill him. Boy, burning. Down, down, down. Burns.
Slug gardener. The slugs are unstable while in heat. A single nudge and then kaboom. Hehehe. I'm the slug gardener. Good to meet you, Beetle. Slugs are turning into a real problem. I'd fix it myself, but let me guess, you also have a problem. All these personal problems. All the slug control tools are in my shed. It's over in the meadow, but the way there's overflowing with slugs. But you're the slug gardener. If you're looking to get into the slug handling business, you're free to borrow my tools. Just sort of pop a slug or two on your way over to the meadow. Wait a minute. Hang on a gosh darn second. Whoops. Bum-ba-dum.
Uh-oh. My bee friend.
But he's not dying. I need to light up all those lights. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Ow! Did I die? Die in this cave? Wait, a secret cave? Number 9 went to 10. That doesn't... Punishment... Oh, great. Like, now I require 10 of something to get into that rather than 9. Oh, I feel about all that. More. One more. Did it. That's it. Fruit. That's all that was. I can't. I cannot. It's mail time a little bit. A little bit of mail. Wow, fucking Sorge came swinging in on vines like Tarzan. Uh-oh. Darn it, I shouldn't have went up there. There was other stuff down there. I realized I was gonna... I need to figure out how I, got to that. It wasn't coordinated? I mean, that's what you say. There we go. Oh yeah, I probably should have read this sign. Oh, come on. Slug Garden Meadow, that's where we want. Yeah, it probably won't be a very long stream tonight. Yes, I am playing on this on the Switch. I've actually had this game for a while. I got it back like the last time I was like going on a trip. Gonna require a long plane ride. And then I never really played it. And then the same thing happened again. I got like a few games for my trip to Japan last month. Didn't play any of the games again. But at least it's nice to have the option there. I feel like it's one of those things where even if you don't end up playing anything, it's nice having options, like having like, you know, things that you have a possibility. Whereas if you don't have anything sitting there, I am become death. So I decided I needed to finally play this. And I actually got this because I saw Dragnic stream this forever ago and it looked fun. I remember I was looking for Switch games at GameStop, used Switch games. This was on sale for really cheap. The game I ended up getting. Or it says I have so many games, it's a problem. Zach said I only have 2,137 games. Banana said, what is this? Frolf? No, Rolf? It's Frolf. I was fooled by, I don't know who fooled me. Because I was like, oh sweet, it's like a little pinball adventure game, but it's actually a Metroidvania. This entire time it was a Metroidvania and I never knew. Now it's too late. Only a few hundred. Speaking of Metroidvanias. Oh, I found his tool shed. Now I can steal his tools. I mean, borrow his tools. That's the tool? Yo, a slug vacuum. Hold Z. Legit. I guess I need to be near a slug. But Metroidvanias are your favorite? I don't know about all that. I've said multiple times on your server that it's a Metroidvania. Oh, today? I've been busy. I've been out today, so I haven't really been able to read much on the... Ah, see that I needed to suck up, I think. So, try that again. Well, he's not there anymore. Huh. That worked. Do I need to psych up a slug? Like specifically? Or there for when I don't want it to kill me, like knock me back. Excuse me. You were talking about Yoku Island not today on my server? I don't know. It's on the alignment chart. Like there's a lot of stuff on that alignment chart. I feel like I need to absorb some slugs. But there we go. And now what do I do with it? Oh, now I could blow up that boulder probably. Don't drown, please. Sorry, I can't help it. Oh, it didn't work. I thought for sure that boulder was gonna blow out of the way. Oh well. I'm sure I have to use it to blow up something. They should make Yuko's Island Express. Oh, my typo. Not a typo, I just... Oh, I guess it wasn't. I don't know. Because at first I put Yoku and I was like, oh, that's not right. And I thought I fixed it, but I was wrong. Alright, so I have a slug now. I need to figure out what to do with it to, like, fix something. Rocks? Why did he blow up? Was that on a timer? And sometimes you just don't have time. Damn it. Oh, those oh, I thought that was just another slug nest, honestly, because I thought when I hit it, slugs were coming up. And there we go. Now if I hit those there we go. Yep, that's what I had to do. I thought those were just more slug nests. Absorb it! What the heck? I can't believe... Get him! There we go. Did it. Now we can blow those rocks up. Uh-oh. Oh, but it didn't blow up off of touching the other slug. Oh, they do have a timer. They do blow up after some time, it looks. Seeing those rocks are gonna be tricky. So I saw Knock on the Cabin today, which is the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. Batista's in it. I wanted to go into it knowing nothing, like literally nothing. I never watched the trailer. All I heard was like, oh, Batista's in this movie. It's called Cabin something, and it's M. Night Shyamalan. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go watch it. Because sometimes I like just watching movies knowing nothing about them. Sometimes that's just fun. And I was literally going out the door to go to the movie theater, and my grandpa was like, oh, what are you gonna watch? And I said, oh, it's called Knock on the Cabin. He was like, oh, that's the movie about blah, blah. Started explaining the plot, and I was like, oh, great. Literally, as I'm leaving the door.
That's the movie where this...
I'm like, oh, thanks, Grandpa. So, my plan was foiled. I at least still didn't see the trailer, but I wanted to go into it completely blind. And honestly, I'm kind of mad because if you go Like, if you're watching the movie, for the first, like, 20 or 30 minutes, you don't know, like, what's going on. And it would have been really cool to not know at all what was going on. It's really fun to experience movies like that, where you just do not know anything, especially if it's a good movie. But anyways, it was a pretty enjoyable movie. I was surprised at how, like, it was pretty well put together. The acting was pretty good. Like, nothing was really off. But the thing is, that's the thing, Sword. When you think of, M. Night Shyamalan, there's two things you usually think of. You either think, like, the twist, there's gonna be like a big, crazy twist at the end that you don't really know, like, what the heck's gonna happen. And sometimes that ruins the movies. But at the same time, you know, you're like, okay, what is it gonna be? And the other thing is, if it's bad, which there's some bad M. Night Shyamalan movies, it's at least bad in a funny way, usually. Here's the thing. Nothing in the movie was really bad in a funny way at all. And also, I mean, I don't think this is much of a spoiler, it's as much as it's just kind of helping people taper their expectations. But there was literally no twist. There's no twist in the movie at all. At least from my perspective, like everything that you would expect that seems like it's going the way it's going, there's no twist. And that was really disappointing, actually. At the same time, a twist might have made the movie not, I don't know, like, because of that, the ending, it just felt lackluster. The ending was lackluster. Here's the thing. The last M. Night movie I watched, Old, had the same problem, except it seemed like it was trying to have a twist, but the twist was like, well, yeah, that's obviously what was happening. Like, of course it was. You already hinted at it too much. So they already had that. There was already an M. Night problem in the last M. Night movie. So yeah, I don't know. That was kind of disappointing. It was a enjoyable experience overall. It was like the build up for certain moments was like, okay, what's gonna happen here? But the ending didn't really have a payoff. I'll say that. What about the dance number where they do the twist? Oh, well, that didn't happen either. Old has the funniest premise. Yeah. I thought Old was more interesting the way it was going, but it had more problems, like blatant problems, and the quote-unquote twist of Old was like, okay, that's exactly what you would expect. How is that a twist? If I were him, I might find it a bit creatively stifling to be boxed into always having these big twists. I mean, yeah, but that's kind of his fault. He literally made that his thing. If you're looking to head up to the village, I recommend just keeping left past the great ape up the tower. Alright, if you insist. Right, I remember when we first saw the trailer for that, we kind of lost it because they just put the words old up on the screen. Yeah, that was hilarious. I was just thinking about that too. Old. Like they were just insulting someone. You're that beetle who chased off the sootlings. Since you're such a good guy, I've got a neat deal for you. It's a bigger wallet with it. You can carry even more fruit. It's yours for 100 fruits. Okay. I knew you for a buyer the moment I saw you. Here you go. I already had a situation where I had like too many fruits. I had the max fruits and then someone rewarded me with like a bunch of fruit. And I couldn't skip over it, like I had to like walk through it. I'm gonna definitely get a bigger wallet for giving me. Mokubana Village. Yeah, I've been this way already. M. Night had a movie recently, somewhat recently, that I actually heard was pretty good. I always forget what it's called though. Let me see if I can. Glass was disappointing. I thought it had a really good premise, but the ending just was like really bad. The Visit? I think I heard The Visit was good. But I haven't seen that one. Has anyone seen The Visit, and can they confirm or deny if it's any good? Because I believe I heard that that one was actually pretty good. Like, a lot of people were saying that was like the best movie he had made since whatever was considered the other best one. I have to find Grape Ape. Is he a cousin of Milk Ape? Who the heck is Milk Ape? First thing I knew Shyamalan for was the live-action Last Airbender movie. Oh, I guess you're just that age, Sword. That's unfortunate if that's the first thing you knew him by. I don't think he... Did he direct that, or did he like... Was he like a producer for that? I guess it's possible he did direct that. He's a weird guy, but he has some stuff. You eat the fruit roll-ups they come on, I see. The father of Ape Ape. I forgot what I was gonna say. Never went down here. 80. I'm 3 shy. Okay, let's see if I could get 3 fruits real quick somehow. Well, I didn't buy that big wallet. What a scam. I'm gonna get some fruits over. Most people knew M. Night originally from the Sixth Sense, which was like his first movie, and a lot of people still say it's his best movie. It's the movie where most people know the twist now, but if you watched the movie the first time without knowing the twist, it's like really good. Everyone's like, holy crap, this is the new filmmaker, he's so good. This movie's so good. And then I think, what came out after that? The Village? Most people still like The Village. I think The Village is a pretty good movie, actually. Some people don't like the twist for Village. I actually think it's interesting. I like it. I like Village. He did make Signs. Signs was the first movie, I think, where people were starting to be like, I don't know about this. Some people still like Signs. I think just people with low expectations or just, I don't know. But Signs was kind of goofy. Like, not in just an endearing way. It was just like, here's some fruits. And then I think Lady in the Water was when that was like the next one, and people were like, I'm not buying it. As a kid, I remember enjoying Lady in the Water, but I've heard a lot of people say that they didn't think it was very good. If I'm older, I have to watch it again. See, that's the funny thing, Sword. Sorry, let me read this real quick. Shyamalan directed and wrote the Avatar: The Last Bender. Wow. Well, so Sword said, I've seen Split and strongly disliked it. So that's funny. For a lot of people, Split was this huge return to form for M. Night Shyamalan. Everyone was like, this is amazing. This is like, so great. Like the Professor Xavier actor is so good. He's playing all these parts so good. I watched Split and I enjoyed it, but I didn't think it was like this masterpiece. Like a lot of people were praising it so highly, and I was like, really? I didn't think it was like that incredible. It's still... The twist, I loved the twist at the end, just because I really like Unbreakable. For those of you who don't know, the post-credit scene for Split reveals that it's the same universe as Unbreakable, which that was probably the best part of the whole thing for me, just because I really like Unbreakable. Unfortunately, they kind of dropped the ball with Glass, which was supposed to kind of be the end of the trilogy. Instead of like making it end in a very satisfying way, it was the opposite. They made it end in a very unsatisfying way, which at the same time eased like a bigger picture type situation, but like in the most annoying way possible. Doc said, I don't understand why there had to be an Unbreakable / Split cinematic universe. There didn't, and honestly, it probably shouldn't have been by the end of it all. It was just kind of like guilty pleasure fan service that when I saw the post-credit scene, I was like, yo, it's Unbreakable, what the hell? But yeah, probably shouldn't have. I feel like whenever one actor has to play a bunch of roles in a movie, they automatically get praised a lot, and I understand that it's really hard to do that. Because I remember Orphan Black had the same thing where, if for those of you who don't know, Orphan Black was this TV show. I forget the actress's name, but it's literally a show about clones. So she's playing a bunch of clones of herself, and they all have different personalities and stuff. I think that was another one that people were raving about just for that fact. And I feel like kind of Split had the same thing happen. I'm having so much trouble getting out of this little area. I'm just trying to get out now. You had to explain the twist at the end for me since I still haven't seen Unbreakable. Yeah, like that was pretty crazy to see that. I was about to bring up Orphan Black. Tatiana Maslany, something like that. Sword said, I don't particularly like the movie itself either, but there's also the kind of ableist overtones of the premise that just leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, obviously, if people are getting like the wrong idea of how certain mental disorders work. I basically was just taking it for this fantasy thing, but I can see how that could be potentially harmful for giving people the wrong idea for things that they're not knowledgeable about. The Nutty Professor, yeah. Remember when Eddie Murphy won all those Academy Awards? I can't think of Mr. Glass anymore without thinking of the SpongeBob. I was born with skin made of paper, my bones made of glass. That's literally, like, it's literally about that. Because Glass, that's literally him. His bones are made of glass, pretty much. Okay, Unbreakable has one of the funniest, like, scenes, unintentionally funny scenes in cinema history, though. I think I showed Mike, I just had to. Do I have 10 of these? I think I have 9. Damn, I need one more. So Glass, the dude whose freaking bones are made of glass and he's so, like, vulnerable to everything. At the beginning of the movie, he walks with a cane. And he's obsessed with comic books, and he hears about the Bruce Willis's character, who apparently was the only survivor of a train crash. And he's convinced that Bruce Willis has powers, because he wants to believe that super-powered people exist. So he like tries to talk to him about it, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's in denial. Like, have you ever gotten sick before? Because he's just, no, I haven't, but whatever. A patch of moist, juicy mulch. Okay. Back to that later. And so at one point he's chasing after Bruce Willis, Samuel Jackson, Mr. Glass, and he's like hobbling, you know, because he's walking with a cane. And at one point, Bruce Willis like goes down a bunch of stairs, like down to a subway, and Mr. Glass is kind of wary because he's like, okay, I don't want to go down, and so he starts like going down, and then he trips. And it's so messed up that I even find this funny, but I can't help it. It's painful, but at the same time, it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, this is so messed up, it's kind of funny. And he's falling down and like just hitting every step and breaking every bone on the way down, and I can't help it. I can't help but the first time I saw that, I was just like, oh my god. I don't know if anyone else ever finds humor in like, this is so awful, it's funny. But that just the way that he's screaming too, like poor Mr. Glass. He's like, alright, we got the 10th voodoo onion doll or whatever the heck that is. I'll have to look up the scene again, because out of context you sound like a monster. I know, I think it, there's just something about, it's just like, I think it's just one of those things where you didn't think, you think, okay, he's gonna like fall and break his leg or something, but like, he falls and just like, is just hitting like every single part of his body on every single thing. Alright, let's see what happens. Whoa. Oh. There's still 7 more of those things still. Holy crap, this must be an optional thing. If we get all the onions and give them to these little torches. Mandrake or Onion Child? Well, whatever the thing was I just used. It's like when they overdo a death in a slasher movie. Yeah, exactly. Where it's just so over the top that it goes from being like sad or unsettling to just like ridiculous. It's funny because I kind of feel like Knock on the Cabin was actually felt like one of Shyamalan's most competent movies, but it just also didn't deliver by the end of it. Weird. What is my least favorite movie? I'd have to think about that, because obviously we can't say worst movie, because usually if a movie's that bad, it's usually entertaining in some way. So I have to think like least favorite specifically. I don't think I could do it. To be able to activate flowers, what have you. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there's a thing I could blow up there. Look at that. Oh man, I'm still low on fruit? What the heck? Holy crap. I thought that was water. Oh, I could get the fruit that way. Why do you guys make such good Metroidvania protagonists? Oh, why do little guys? Because the world's bigger to them. Damn it, I landed in the exact same. By holding, committing to holding one direction. And it worked. Okay, I have another idea. I'll fall off at a slower speed. Aha! Now I can pay the toll. For bone. I haven't. Boing, boing. Oh, this is a new area. That's right, he said there's no way I'm getting through there without... I was blocked. I'm pretty confident in saying my least favorite movie is the recent live-action Artemis Fowl. Is that because you had a... like... you like that series and they did a bad job on it? Because I could definitely see how that would... That's probably what would have to be one of my least favorite things. It would have to be something that I like. It was just done really badly. The Aragorn movie. I heard about that. You know what's funny? I have the Aragorn. I think like a cousin gave me the book when I was younger. I never finished it though. I only read like the first like, I don't know, quarter. Is it the Resident Evil movie? No. I just think it's disappointing because they could be good, but there's so many of them. How can I like have that much hate anymore at that point? It's just like at a certain point there's an overabundance of something that sucks, and it's like, well, I can't really focus hate on one specific thing. This is a hop on point for the beeline. It's supposed to be the fastest way to get around the island, but sadly it's not activated. Might be a way to activate it over at the hideout. That is if you get the skull gangers. Notoriously private person. I can't stand dealing with them. They give me the... Oh, Monster Hunter, says Banana. Yeah, I have to think. I'm sure there's like some movie that I really wanted to be good that really disappointed me. They were gonna do a Yellow Submarine remake with like CGI graphics, and it looked like really cool based on the production. And then it got canceled because whatever studio that was, I forget. They did Mars Needs Moms, and it bombed because who could ever have expected that a movie called Mars Needs Moms would bomb? So unexpected. Because that movie bombed, they canceled like a bunch of projects. But that's so dumb because it's like Yellow Submarine, like that would have done well even if it wasn't good. It's just silly. I thought their skull flag had hearts around it at first, and I was like, that's really funny. They're supposed to be this tough gang and they have hearts flag. Mike, do you remember any movie we both saw together that was like, oh, this is horrible? I'm trying to think. Hey, look at this, a beetle with a mailbag. This is the hideout to the skull gang you lost or something. Message for Spina. Package, huh? Well, that's too bad, because our Spina's, our boss, gave me orders not to play. Nothing personal, but I've got to dump you. Bye-bye. But it's a message for your boss, dummy. What if it's like something they ordered in the mail? You're a fool. A fool of a took. I want to go that way yet. Chris Purcell says, hey, you played this game before. Not really. I've got nothing but hate for it, especially after my friend dared to tell me it was the best video game movie made, better than the original Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I can't believe they said that. Like, the friend that we'll have to leave unnamed so that they don't end up under fire from that outrageous opinion. It's unfortunate we had to take them for a long walk on a short pier, if you saying. Sush. Right to getting inside the Skull Gang's hideout, huh? There's a back door through the cave to the right. Don't worry, I won't stop you. Just don't tell anyone I'm down here. I come here all the time to get out of work. Okay. Well, that's a nice...
Your soul is mine.
The best video game movie is Prince of Persia, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. I've actually heard that's okay. I haven't seen it, though. I've never heard anyone say anything about it, actually. I just heard it got good reviews. But I don't know anyone who's actually seen it. Rock. Rock. Let's rock. Yeah, I mean, some of the worst movies is true. You just get nothing out of it at all, and it's like, okay, you're literally not causing any emotion out of me. Those are probably some of the worst. This is probably a boring answer to say what your least favorite movie is, because it's just gonna have nothing to it. What are you doing in here? Only members of the Skull Gang are allowed inside the hideout. You better beat it before you get in trouble. I know once. I know to me. Kyle, line starts here, no cutting. What is it a line for? Looks like there's a cliff right there. That's pretty good. You know what's something it's not a movie, but that I was pretty disappointed with? The Junji Ito collection. That anime they did of like Junji Ito shorts. It's such a great idea that they did not put the time or budget or care into making the shorts into animated shorts. Like, it was just really disappointing. Nothing had any impact. Even the pacing of things wasn't right. Like, nothing was right at all. It was so disappointing. I remember I watched a couple with Mike, actually. I was like, oh look, they're doing an anime of the Junji Ito stuff, and we were watching it, and the first one I was like, I don't think they picked good shorts to do, and then we kept going, and it was just nothing. I had to stop after a few episodes. Yeah, I just learned that today, Sword. Someone said, oh, Junji Ito, what is it called, Maniac or something? And I was like, oh, I hadn't heard of that. They said it was good, but I don't know. They might not have the same standards. I mean, at least the Uzumaki one seems to be like it's gonna be really good, since they're taking so long on it, and it's only 4 episodes, and it's been delayed like 2 or 3 years at this point. At this point, they're taking a year to do each episode. I don't know how you got in, but you better tell me why you're sneaking around on Skull Gang for package for Spina. Why didn't you say so sooner? Spina's our boss. But you're out of luck. See, the pools in Marrow Hill have begun boiling. Boss went down to the boiling underbelly to fix it, or we all end up cooked proper. Boss told us to wait for orders, but we haven't heard anything. I think your boss has got boiled. Sorry. From the tiny little bit they showed, Sword, of the Uzumaki anime, like back when it was like first announced, it actually does look pretty damn good. Like, it looks like they're putting a lot of work into it. And that the soundtrack being done by what's his name? Colin Stetson sounds perfect. Like, that's the exact, like, creepy, dissonant, yet almost, like, beautiful sounding tone that, like, matches the tone of Uzumaki. Because it's like, there's this beauty in the spiral, but at the same time, it's this horrific, like, chaotic thing too. It's like, it's harmonious and chaotic at the same time. You think you got the guts for it? Why don't you head for spine it into the boiling underbelly? A win-win. So you get to deliver your letter at the same time you could give the boss it. I'll give you the key. You'll find the gate to the underbelly below our hideout. Oh, I better pick it up. If that one doesn't turn out well, I think it'd prove his work is just unadaptable. Not necessarily, because they did an animated movie of Gyo, and it's actually not bad. It's actually pretty good. They clearly had like a decent budget for it. I think there's some changes to it. I think it also ends kind of early. It only goes about like 2/3 into the book. But what it does cover, it covers pretty good. I remember the Gyo movie being pretty good. They just didn't do the whole book, unfortunately, because things get even, they escalate even more. It ends a little prematurely, but other than that. The best part is the music they used in the trailer wasn't even made for the show. That's just the kind of shit that's perfect. I mean, just matches perfectly. I think that's the perfect thing. He did the score, the Nick Cage Color Out of Space movie. The trailer for that movie made it look really interesting, but I haven't seen it. I told you to get lost. You're in my way. How am I supposed to get lost then?
Happy dummy.
This guy needs to drop me to... if he dropped me, I could get down there, but he's not dropping. I'll just go come in from the left. It's a Lovecraft adaptation, so it gets real wacky. Maybe I'll have to check that out at some point. I need to do more movie nights. I keep saying I'm going to do more movie nights, and then I forget to plan them. Yeah, in the Discord, I mean. What if Berserk will ever get a true to form adaptation? That would probably also require a crazy high budget because of how detailed a lot of the imagery is. That is. I like you just yeet the key at the door. You don't like use it as you normally would. Oh my god, what is, that's the boss? Fine, the pressure's too high, look out. I have to report that your boss has been rocketed into space with a hot geyser. You'll never see him again. I think he's at Mars right now. I think they just ended it. I don't think they can continue Berserk. It's just, everyone I've talked to, they said it's just never gonna be finished now, unfortunately. Which has really gotta suck for Berserk fans. His assistant team is continuing on. Okay, I guess that's what's happening. I kept hearing from people it's too bad it won't get finished. Thought maybe that's old news. Outdated. To the best of his plans and wishes that they know. I mean, it would be better than nothing, probably. You know, and if you don't like the ending, then you could just disregard it. And if it's a good ending, then you can be like, okay, this is the ending. It's like Satoshi Kon, that last movie he was working on before he died, which has just been in production hell for over 10 years, unfortunately. Really, really. That I'm upset about. How can you not get the funding? It's literally just a funding issue, too. He left behind all these detailed notes and videos, basically directing the movie. And he still managed to, literally like half the movie or like a third of the movie has been animated already. It's complete. Under Satoshi Kon. And for the rest of it, they have all these notes and tapes and stuff of him like detailing how it should be. It's totally capable of being finished. It's literally just somehow the person who's left in charge of it, I think was his friend who's promised him that he would finish it, just can't get the funding. And that just blows my mind. How can you not get funding for the final Satoshi Kon movie? I feel like if they just did like a Kickstarter or something, they would probably be able to get the money for it. Hey Beetle, good fortunes come to those who hunt wickerlings. I just happen to have the thing that could help someone find every wickerling in Morrow Hill. A wickerling tracker for 300. I literally can't afford that. I literally can't even... I literally don't have the potential to afford that, let alone can I afford that. Why are you still hanging around? Don't you have a letter to deliver? Your boss? Gone. Did I need to stay down there? I thought he shot up, so I tried to come up to find him, but I guess maybe I wasn't. I'm glad Vinland Saga is finally getting a pretty solid anime. That's another one that we thought was unadoptable for a while. I think Satoshi Kon stuff definitely works best on the page, but I think it does have the potential for a really good animated. It's just gonna take a lot of work, and clearly because of Uzumaki would show. I'll probably end this pretty soon. Actually, it's gonna be just a short stream. And I have some business. And this island be rumbling.
I don't know about this rumbling island. You're on a rumbling island. Like what?
Rumbling. Uh-oh, I was maybe supposed to keep looping around that. Oh! I could hit that rock if I'm fast enough. Wait. Yes! I did it! And I got my bee friend. Junji Ito Maniac Japanese Tales of the Macabre on Netflix. 12 episodes already out. Got the hanging balloons. Oh, that's a good one. That's probably one of his best shorts. I'll check it out. If it's at least better than the collection, which I just thought was awful. Fortunately, I thought I wasn't. They're little. What I don't get is like, I understand the animation takes time and stuff, and like it's hard to like have detailed images, but they could have at least just put more work into like some of the still image parts, or it's just like zooming in on, like it's just showing some like a single frame of something. Because it's like, you literally have a built-in storyboard to work off of if you really want to. You have the manga, but they, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I get like budget is a thing and time is a thing, but if that's the case, cut the episodes in half, if not to a third of what you did, and just make them better. Not gonna get up there in time. Okay, I need another slot. think after this part, at the next save after this part, I'll probably wrap up. Where'd vanish up? They're talking about cats? Real test is how do the cats look? Those blue lights sound like classic Resident Evil menu sounds. Oh, I have to listen to that part. God, it's so specific, the, there we go. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. The slug. No! Oh, I lost him immediately. The problem is I was going right up there to the right spot with the slug, but there was another slug on the pathway there. So, like, that screwed me up. Trying to just set this up. I'm just trying to put it to the right. There we go. Ugh. And it's in such a sweet spot where you need to go to spawn the slugs. There we go. Okay, that's on the path, so this should be perfect actually. So now next time I go up there, okay, let's not spawn any more slugs purposely, and then as soon as I go up the right way, there we go. Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh my god, I didn't. I can't believe I did that. Well, now we're gonna have to spawn another one, probably. Oh, I got there just in time. Hell yeah. Barely got there. I was about to say, you better not put me back down that other. RP. There we go. Ooh, you boulder. Boulder dash. Did I save the day yet? Oh, I blocked it up. Which hat? A teller? I don't know about that. I do hold some mild resentment for it because my brain decided that if I were ever to make a live sim game, I would have called it Witch Hat Workshop. But I, I don't know if that's... There we go. Atile. So Atelier. Atelier. Oh, I see. But Fact said that French is just gibberish. The pressure's too high, the underbelly's about to blow, and when it does, it's gonna take the hideout with it. My troops are ready to hop on in, but they can't do it on their own. You gotta get in there and do something about the pressure. Isn't you sitting on it just causing the pressure to build up more? You heard the boss. It's time to jump. Let's move it. Geronimo. Only like 4 of them jump. Uh-oh. Okay, this happened again. Watch this. Does the number turn to... Every time I fail, this number goes up. I don't know what that means. Does that mean I'll like lose the whole game? Or is that just like you get a bad ending? Because like I'm peeking into the blue right there when I was in the white before. I don't know if I like that. Because it seems like it's just supposed to be this like fun little casual game where you can like mess up as many times as you want and you keep going, but it looks like now there's this pressure of like you're being punished. I don't really care for that. It seems to kind of go against the rest of the tone of the game. At least if you're gonna do that, don't like present me with this clip showing that I'm causing this number to go up every time I fall into spikes. Uh-oh. It didn't happen all the other times, but it seems to happen every like 10 or so. Because the first time it happened, it went from 9 to 10. And then this time it went from 29 to 30. So not every 10 or so, but like there is like increments in which it does it. And it's clearly based on the amount of times I've fallen into spikes. Because the time it happened before, I fell into the spikes around the 10th time, and fair enough. Oh, geez. Oh, I'm gonna fill those holes up now. I like that there's like multi-ball type stuff doing this. Pretty fun. That's one of the most satisfying things in pinball is multi-ball. So if you have a pinball game and there's no multi-ball elements at all, a little disappointing. There we go. Hey, what's going on in there? It's getting hotter. Uh-oh. I forgot that blocking things makes pressure even worse. But yeah, he's like, help us. The pressure's building up. What do we do? And like, I went and like I'm making the pressure even worse. We're sabotaging these poor fellows. At least they don't get affected by the spark. Damn it. No! Oh my god. And then when the one time I did get it up there, I had the freaking yellow one up, so it knocked it back. I should play Monsters Inc. Pinball. We had Monsters Inc. On DVD, and it came with this pinball game for the computer, and I used to play it all the time. I'll just do like a pinball stream today. I'll do Space Cadet 3D pinball as well. Everyone remembers that, right? Yes! This is out of control. I have to do it like more times, probably. There's a side quest that involves you falling into spikes multiple times. Have I seen Tumble Seed? I don't know what that is. There was a, like, the first time I ever really used a computer was, we had this computer lab at my school in, like, elementary school. And this one's kind of, like, more of an obscure game. It was called, like, Bugdom. And you play as, like, Kingdom, except Bugdom, and you played as this little bug running around. And I remember I was, like, the first kid to beat the game. Because nobody would actually could beat the game. It was 15 levels or something, 10 levels, I don't know. There's a lot of levels. But I actually beat the game, and there was like a final boss and everything today, and I showed the, whoever was like running the thing, I don't know if it was like a teacher or what. Like, wow. You can help other people set up their computer. I don't know, for some reason, when I showed them that, they just said now I can help other people, like, just in general, like log onto the computers or like boot up games or something. I don't know why me beating that game like certified me to do that. There was another game that was like you're a dinosaur and you're running around trying to collect all this stuff and you have a time limit. That was a really popular one. And then there was one like just like a word game or something. My big bug brain. It's kind of paradoxical, isn't it? How can you have a big brain and a bug brain? Ah, come on, that stupid other one up there keeps blocking. I don't like him blocking me like that. Oh! How does this keep happening? Come on, there we go! Can't hold on much longer, it's gonna blow. Okay, one more. One with the big bug. Oh wait, is that it? Did it? Or where am I at? I can't remember where I left off. Oh, that was a close one. For a minute I thought both our hams were gonna get steamed. Get out of there. Let's talk. I'll try my best. Immediately killed my beef. What do I get? Oh, I see. I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. You're said than done. Now I'm like going up. Is this game trolling me now? No, I keep going right up to that last spot I was having some. Here we go. Hello. Oh, that was a close one. Come on, I've had enough of this steamy dump. Let's talk in the hideout. That's convenient. Maybe it'll good fortunes come to those who hunt. Oh, I can't afford it, sorry. Felt pretty toasty there for a minute. Thank you, friend. The entire Skull Gang would have been knee-deep in hot soup if it wasn't. Ah, you had a letter for me? This is real bad. The entire island will be done for unless we can find out what's wrong with Mokuma. I'll leave for the village right away. You need to get back there as well. The beeline is the fastest way. It will cost you some fruit to activate, but it's well worth it. You'll find a hop on the left balcony. I better hustle now. I'll see you back in the village, Beetle. He exploded. Got a bit too hot for me in there. Those skullgangers are a crazy bunch. Now that we've found the first one, we have 2 more chiefs to go. Oh, that was one of the 3 chiefs. I didn't even realize. It was kind of nice to save Mokuma. Cool. I think we just unlocked fast travel. But let me just check this out real quick and then I think we'll wrap up. Oh, 100. I had enough. Here I go. Here I go. Wow. Wow. Pretty cool. I actually don't know if I went the right way. I can come up here, I guess. Do I have any new messages? The old postmaster was a real slob, Squawk. I hope you'll do a better job. Alright, I'll just... That's a safe spot. I'm supposed to talk to this guy. I think he's Nim. So, if I continue this game, which I don't know if I will or not, we'll see. Then I'll go, we know we just have to go talk to that guy on the left there, so... Alright, I'm gonna wrap up now. Thanks for joining. Hope you all have a good rest of your Sunday night and a good... Hopefully everyone else has Monday off as well. Because I have Monday off. I'm looking forward to sleeping in.